Welcome back to the Real Women of Philadelphia, everyone. I'm your host, Anna Olson. I have a tasty recipe for you today that I know you'll enjoy, Club Sandwich Scone Bites. I'm always looking for new and interesting ways to serve hors d'oeuvres beyond crostini or cucumber slices. And these mini sandwiches are a play on the hot trend of sliders or mini burgers. So why not make other classic sandwiches mini? Let's get started. I'm making a dill scone. I'll start with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, just a hint of sweetness with a tablespoon of sugar, and then in place of butter, I'm using 1/2 tub of the Philly dill cream cheese. This makes for a soft, tender, and flavorful dough. And you can use a pastry cutter or just simply 2 knives and start working in that cream cheese into the flour. You want to see some little visible bits of that beautiful dill cream cheese. There we go. Simple as that. So you still can see I've got small pieces, pea-sized pieces of cream cheese in there. So I can add the liquid, 1/2 cup of cold milk, and then just stir to bring the dough together. Keep in mind, because of the cream cheese in there, the dough has a softer consistency than, say, a familiar pie dough. And then I bring it together by hand. And as I finish bringing it together, I'm lifting and then flattening the dough, and that builds in the flakiness at the same time. You can actually see the flaky layers building as I flatten and fold. There we go. Now, I'm making miniature scones. I roll out the dough quite thin, about 1/2 inch thick. And using a 1.5 inch cutter, just cut out those little scones. Now, to add a little polish, all I do, dip my fingers in a little milk and pat the top of each of the scones. This is going to add a little bit of shine, but then I can sprinkle poppy seeds on top and they'll stick. So it really is like making a mini bun. These are ready for the oven. I've preheated it to 400 degrees and they take 13 to 15 minutes until they're a nice golden brown. Now that the scones have come out of the oven, I've given them time to cool to room temperature. So now it's time to assemble the little club sandwiches. So just use a serrated knife and slice open the scone. Since I only used 1/2 tub of the Philadelphia dill cream cheese, I can use some of the remaining to spread on the top and bottom of each. It is an important step because when you're making a smaller sized hors d'oeuvre or appetizer, you want something on there so all the ingredients will stay in place, making it easy to eat. Now, what are the parts of the club sandwich we like most? The chicken, the cooked bacon, and of course the tomato. So I have all these components here and just put appropriate portion sizes on each of the scone. And I'll top each piece of chicken with a nice portion of bacon. And depending on the size of tomatoes available at the time, you could use a small Roma or a large cherry tomato in nice slices right on top of the bacon. Then place the top of the scone. You've got the cream cheese there to hold everything in place, and a little skewer, and these are ready to enjoy. You can assemble them ahead of time and just keep them in the fridge until you're ready to serve them. How special are these? And made from scratch. I like making the mini scones in the baker's corner of my own kitchen, one of my favorite spots. It has a big window, my stand mixer, canisters of flour, baking pans, and all my tools within reach. It actually looks like a mini bakery. Do you have a look that you've always wanted for your kitchen? Philly is giving away a dream kitchen makeover. Just submit a video of you in your kitchen sharing how a kitchen makeover would impact your life. And don't forget to show us your Philly. Submit your video today for a chance to realize your kitchen dreams with Philly. Good luck.